There are 7 clean air zones in England, and here's the thing almost nobody knows. Only 2 of them charge private cars. Drive into the other 5 in your own car and you owe nothing. No charge, no penalty, nothing to pay. But try finding that out clearly before a trip, and you'll be reading council websites for half an hour. So here's all 7 in about 3 minutes. First, the 2 that catch cars. Birmingham charges £8 a day for a non-compliant car inside the A4540 Middleway ring road around the clock. Bristol charges £9 a day in the city centre. Those are the only 2 English clean air zones where a private car pays. The other 5 are aimed at commercial traffic. Bath charges vans, taxis, buses, coaches and lorries, but cars and motorbikes are exempt. Bradford is the same story. Private cars are exempt, with taxis, vans and heavier vehicles charged. Sheffield exempts private cars too, charging taxis, vans, buses and lorries inside the inner ring road. Tyneside, that's Newcastle and Gateshead, including the bridges, again exempts cars. And Portsmouth is the narrowest of the lot. Taxis, private hire, buses, coaches and lorries only. So, if you drive a car and you're heading to Bath, Bradford, Sheffield, Newcastle or Portsmouth, this whole thing doesn't apply to you. If you're heading to Birmingham or Bristol, it might. Now, does your car actually pay? The standard applies everywhere. Petrol cars generally need to meet Euro 4. That's most cars registered from 2006 onwards. Diesels need Euro 6, which usually means registered from September 2015. Fully electric cars pay nothing anywhere. If your petrol car is from the last 20 years, you're very likely fine. Older diesels are the ones that get caught. And don't guess. The government's checker on gov.uk tells you in 30 seconds, and it's the same checker for every zone. Here's the part where people get stung. Unlike London, the clean air zone charge isn't due immediately. You get a 6-day window, 6 days before and after the day you travelled, to pay. Miss it, and the penalty is £120 on top of the charge you owed. So an £8 trip into Birmingham becomes a £128 problem purely because nobody sent you a reminder. That's the pattern this whole channel keeps running into. The charge is small, the deadline is quiet, and the penalty does the real work. 2 more traps worth knowing. These zones are not London. The ULAZ rules, prices, and deadlines are completely different, so knowing London tells you nothing about Birmingham. And the boundaries are city-specific and often catch ring roads and approach routes, which means a diversion or a wrong turn can put you inside one without ever intending to visit the centre. Bristol drivers on the forums describe exactly that, getting lost, suspecting they crossed the line, and paying anyway just for peace of mind. There's also Oxford, which isn't a clean air zone at all, but a zero-emission zone with its own stricter rules in a small part of the city centre. Worth checking separately if you're going there. So, before driving into an unfamiliar English city, check whether its zone charges cars at all. Most don't. If it's Birmingham or Bristol, check your plate on the government checker. And if you do owe a charge, remember the 6-day window, because the penalty is 15 times the charge. If you'd rather not track 7 different city rules, there's an app linked below that knows which zones apply to your car and tells you when you've entered one. 7 zones, 2 that charge cars, 1 shared emissions standard, and a 6-day clock. Now you know.